Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another What's the Play? I got sent in a few from people on Twitter, including one Adam Wasmo. So we're going to be going over one of their What's the Plays today in a few seconds. Uh, you know, Thanks for everyone clicking on the link. And if you're interested in this stuff, hit that follow button on the bottom of the channel, leave a comment, check out the social links below. Also, all of October, I will be fundraising on Twitch for American Cancer Society. So please check that out. And there will be a link to the donation link there as well. So this is What's the Play number 2, and we'll get right into it. And thanks for being here. All right, so this is a post-board game versus Moon Stompy. Our opponent has gone to 4 cards, and we don't know anything about what they're going to do on turn 1. But the thing is, once your opponent has gone to 4 cards, you kind of should just think about how you can potentially lose the game and how you can try to reduce variance in the game in order to win. Also of note, I think a lot of the times in these post-board games, since your red Stompy opponent knows that you're Naya Depths by this point, most likely. Obviously, I don't know how much of Game 1 Adam actually played out. It's kind of hard to tell in that regard. But since you know that they are probably mulliganing to a Blood Moon versus you, the thing I prioritize the most is just stable mana. And if we are Naya Depthsless with Minx and Boo, I think just getting a green source is enough to win a lot of games. Ideally, you would have a white source as well, but you can't, guarantee that in the near future. All of that being said, what I think I would do in that vein is play Mox Diamond, discard Dark Depths, cast Green Sun Zenith for Dryad Arbor, play Wasteland Say Go. If they don't have a turn 1 Moon, this sets you up for a turn 2 Night, which can in turn start to color fix you as well. If they do have a Blood Moon, you can still play the Outland Liberator and try to get something going. You won't be able to cast the Night. You can also cast like Green Sun Zenith for Elvish Reclaim to try to fix your mana as well. There's a lot of branching possibilities after the first turn. So it's not exactly going to be clear what you should do without having the game further play out. But I think just Mox, discard Depths, Zenith for Dryad Arbor, that stabilizes your mana, play the Waste, and then, if you draw lands, that's good for you. If you don't draw lands, obviously it's kind of awkward. But you'll have 3 mana next turn, assuming nothing happens to you, which is enough to deploy a Knight. So yeah, that's my What's the Play. There's also a second line of play you could take, which is to sandbag the Dark Depths in case if they just try to turbo moon you, like turbo actual Blood Moon. Then you can play Depths, play Liberator, use Liberator to destroy Blood Moon, which will result in Depths triggering with 0 counters on it. But the problem is if they have Magus of the Moon, that just doesn't even work either. So, that's what I would do, Uh, and, obviously this hand's a keep, I think. That's the other thing you should probably discuss. But any hand that has like a green source that's immune to Blood Moon is pretty much a keep in this deck. So, go below, hit that follow button, leave comments, and thanks for being here. I'll be back for another What's the Play. You can post them to me on Twitter, email me in the link below. Just get in touch with me. I'm happy to do a bunch of these, maybe 1 or 2 a week.